Howdy, everybody. Hope you guys are having a lovely day, enjoying springtime, getting out, getting some exercise, seeing the trees, enjoying nature and all that stuff. Don't let the politics of the day get you down. Okay, so I want to talk about the ongoing, insufferable trans debate, the trans discourse online. I just have a couple things I want to say about it. Number one, trans people exist, have always existed, and will always exist. Number one, that should clear up 90% of the fog of the trans discourse, right? Trans people exist. There are trans children. There are trans adults. They've always been here. Okay. And secondly, if you do engage in the trans discourse, it is a foolish assignment because of point number one, the reality that we all know. But if you are so bold to actually talk to one of these regressive troglodyte cretins who are weirdly obsessed with trans people, and they don't know a trans person, and they don't know anything about it, but they know they hate it. They've been told by right-wing media that this is this and that is that, and this is going on, and ooh, you should be outraged here and there, etc. We already know that. But if you do engage in the trans discourse, you have to realize this, that most Americans have a vocabulary and understanding of a fifth grader. Okay. And you have to understand that a lot of the people in the trans discourse are those people who are very regressive, very conservative, very backwards. They're not really purveyors of nuanced conversations, as you and I might be. So, with that being known, where are we going to take these people in the conversation? If, once again, the conversation doesn't need to be had. But if you do engage these people, where's it going to go with a population of people who have mostly grown up to be full-grown adults who read and understand things at a fifth grade level, who see most education as liberal indoctrination? Where are you going to go with this person? What depths of the mind are you going to penetrate with such a regressive individual? The answer is obviously you're not going to go far. and you know, that's just the situation. So when we do engage, it becomes nothing more than a vehicle for their bigotry. Because that's the only thing that gets through. They're not here to learn new information, guys. They're not here to learn the nuances between sex and gender, okay? They're not about having nuanced conversations. They have a fixed black and white worldview on sex and on gender, and they don't understand either of them or where they intersect, or, once again, any of the nuanced information that the discourse requires. So even if they want to engage in it, most of them don't have the intellectual capacity to do so. I'm not being mean. I'm simply pointing out to you that these are the people our country has failed to educate. That's all they are. I'm not even mad at MAGA as much as I used to be, because my root understanding is these are the people we have failed as a country. These are the people we have failed with our education system. These are people we have failed. We have failed to bring legions, millions of people to like the basic low bar of being educated at a high school level. So it's like we have ourselves to blame, broadly speaking, but we're not going to get far with these folks as much as you want to. And maybe there are some of them who genuinely want to engage. But there's just not much hope. So I'm just saying, remember point number one, that trans people are real. They exist. They have always existed and always will exist. And that doesn't need to be discussed. And if you do engage, understand you're engaging with people who are very limited in their capacity to go forward with a nuanced conversation about anything scientific. Let's just say that. Anything about the human body, anything about science in general. So, save yourself some grief. This is kind of what I'm pointing out here. But anyways, let me know what you guys know, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe.